Alright, here we are, St. Kaida back here once again with this little bonus episode here to show you how to get to Mount Gulag and to the Ice Cave, just in case you do want to go there first, or if you want to go to where these places are, just to show you where they are. So first I'll show you Mount Gulag, which is actually closer to Crescent Lake, which is why I'm here. So let us go up here. We have to go up north here, so just walk there and into the water. Here on the water there aren't too many bad enemies. Here's one of them, Hydras. They're really not that bad, and especially if you're at the level that I'm at right now, which is actually, I am at level 21 for everybody. These guys are cake. Absolute cake. Like, the guys in the water that are coming here are not so great anymore. Like, they were pretty bad when you first got your ship. But now these guys, they're just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And if you have the ice sword, forget it. The fighter is an absolute killing beast. You can't stop him now. It's just so powerful, and he gets more and more powerful as you go along, so... He's just not that good, although the Thief is still not in great shape at this point, but it is what it is. At least he's there to bring support, and if I need to run away from battles, he's good for that too. So there's some of those guys. That's one battle that I can show here. So let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna be really honest, you're gonna fight a lot of Hydra out here. You really will. So if you come to this little intersection here, if you go down that other section there on the right there, that whole section doesn't go anywhere. That you really need to worry about right now. But so left here, if I go left, I will go to the other side where Elfland is. If you want to go back to Elfland, this is a good way to get there too, without actually having to go across the water and blah blah blah. But north will take you where you need to go, so let's go up here. Alright, this intersection up will take you to a trolling spot, as I like to call it, because you get to see where your destination is and you don't know how to get there. To the right is a big huge area that doesn't open, as you can see, so you go left. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, you can find Ochos on here too, that's true. Did I show them? I forget if I showed them or not. Those are Ochos. They can actually, they're a perennial enemy. If I'd shown them already, I'm sorry, I'm describing it again, but it's worth mentioning that they can poison you. So be very careful of that. So let's see, so to the right is another trolling spot where you can see yet another location that you need to go to, so you must go left. And then below there, in that whole little, I guess it's a circle really. Damn Hydras. Stop getting in the way when I'm explaining. So, yes, so in this little circle area here, we have the volcano, which is just a huge 4-space block. You can walk onto any section. It doesn't really matter where you walk. But, so this is volcano, which is, if you're following the story that the sages tell you, this is where you need to go next. And if I recall correctly, they don't exactly tell you anything differently until you finish this place, so I don't have to go back to see them for a while. So, but if you follow what I'm doing, right now, you'll have no problem at all. So, so this is where this is. I'm gonna go back to Crescent Lake and heal, because I did end up losing some damage there. I'm gonna try and buy a few items, and then I will show you where the Ice Cave is, and that's where my next destination will be in the next video. So, I should return shortly. Alright, so I've made it all the way back to my ship here, back at this point. So, going to Crescent Lake, most likely your ship is over here at this particular port here. So from here, if you want to get to the Ice Cave, you need to go a little more north of this continent, so let's go back out and around here. And if you come and get into a battle with some annoying creatures, and you go north here, you see this little bit right here, you come through here, and now you have two options. You can either go to that port right there, which actually if you go north of there, this is the continent that you can get to go to Provoca, which is up there. You can go there and you can walk that way, or remember that technique I showed you? So instead of having to walk all the way down here to get to this river, you can get right off right here. Saves you so much, even though the enemies aren't too dangerous around here, quite honestly. But anyway, so in here, this is where it actually gets really confusing for people. And here's the other enemy that I wanted to show that's around here. These guys are pathetic. I'm not going to bother saying anything about them. They're absolutely horrible. Just like facing any enemy that's out on that sea there. They're just that pathetic. Even my thief can kill them with one shot. That's sad. That's really sad. I'm shaking in my little boots now. Oh, so dangerous. They're fishies. Although there's some pretty dangerous fish out there. You don't want to screw with some of those fish, like the Megalodon. Holy crap, that shit scared the crap out of me when I saw that movie. I'm like, okay, Jaws is awesome, but that's scary right there. I'm not out scared very easily, too. I watch a lot of horror movies. So there you go, 240, 80 for that. Pathetic. Any of the paths you see here below and everything, you can go to that woods over there and do some leveling up. I mean, there's not that great of enemies here. But a lot of these are just dead ends, so the first thing you want to do is come here. Left is complete dead end. So come around here, come around here. Thank you for critical hitting my black mage. Sorry, so I was going along here. So to come to this intersection, up will take you to this little grassy area where you can do some leveling up to if you wanted to, and it's not that great of enemies out here, as I said. But otherwise, it's just a dead end, so you have to come this way. South is another one of those trolling spots where you get to see where we're going, and so it means you need to go this way, and that cave is where we are going. Yes, this is probably the most circuitous route. As I was saying, this is probably the most circuitous route I've ever seen to getting to a cave. Yes. And I know this video is not going to be as long as it needs to be, but I've certainly run into enough battles trying to get here. But see, that's the difficulty if you're lower level to getting here, because then you're just wasted before you even get here, and then you need to heal, maybe you need to use a tent, or a house, or a cabin, whatever you manage to use. But here we are. This is the ice cave, which is where I am going to be going next. And it looks like the cave has eyes right there, the two little green spots on it. That's creepy. It's at the cave of Kair Banog, where the killer rabbit lives. And you don't want to fuck with that killer rabbit either. He will bite your head off. Oh yeah. That's a great movie. So anyway, so next time, as I said, I will be going through the ice cave. I did level to 21, which is what I am right now. I don't think I'm going to change that. It's pretty good the way it is. I need to heal everybody here, obviously. At level 21, you can see that now people have a level 6 spell charges, so if you want to buy any of the magic from Crescent Lake, you can. I didn't do this time out because I think I will be able to do it without it. Everybody's pretty good right now. I have the Zeus bracelet and I have the heal staff, so that means I can actually use those if I really need to in battle to keep myself going. And otherwise, I'm pretty well prepared at this point, and I'm saving money up for obvious reasons that will become very obvious soon, too. So, anyway, I shall see you next time. And happy hunting trying to get to these two places. One's not too difficult, but the other can be quite difficult if you try. So, this has been Saint Coyote signing off. Rock on, everybody. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention while I was over here at the Castle of Ordeals, this entranceway seriously looks like a penis, doesn't it?